The only thing I need to survive is a banana, a loaf of bread, and 2 bags of Skittles. Oh, I am gonna keep that secret. I'm gonna lock it up in my mouth and swallow the key and not talk to, I'm not gonna just, yeah, thanks. Hey, you ever think about things? Like, you know, if you got diabetes or something? Just wondering, you know? Hey, you know, the only thing I need to survive on this planet is a banana, a loaf of bread, and 2 bags of Skittles. Hey, I am gonna keep that secret to my mouth and then put the key and swallow it and then open. Okay. Well, there was this one time that I grabbed it and then. Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, good job.
How many nurses does it take to screw in a light bulb? None, because they get the nursing student to do it. How many nurses does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They get the nursing student to do it. What is the difference between a nurse and a nun? A nun only has one God. What is the difference between a nurse and a nun? A nun only has one God. And what's the difference to a nurse?
So, which month have 28 days? Not February, because that's every month. And in a zoo, an elephant has the longest nose. So, who has the second longest nose? Baby elephant. What else do I have? He shaved 27 days in one day. But, no, 27 times in one day. But he still have a beard like you. Do you know why? Because he's a barber. So, which month have 28 days? Not February, because that's every month. Do you know in a zoo, an elephant has the longest nose? But other than that, who has the second longest nose? A baby elephant.
I mean, I'm not sure if my dad was a magician, but he was really good at disappearing. And I'm totally not affected by my parents' divorce, like at all. Do you know what kind of pants Mario wore? Hey, what kind of pants does Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim. Hey, I'm totally not affected by my parents' divorce. Hey, what kind of pants did Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim.
40 Bob, Cliff?
So I know my parents got a divorce, but I swear I'm like not affected by it, like at all. I'm not sure if my dad was magic or not, but he was really good at disappearing. Not affected by it. Hey Matt, what kind of pants does Mario wear? Denim, denim, denim. You know how my parents are getting a divorce? Totally not affected by it. I'm so solid, like a rock. So, not sure if my dad is David Blaine, but he's definitely good at disappearing. Hey, what kind of pants did Luigi wear? Denim, denim, denim.
Look, I'm telling you, I have bars, son. I got bars like jail. And the only green in my life is salad. Kale! I got bars like jail cells, and I go ham on jail cells. What? Bars! I'm trying to tell you, son, I have bars. I got bars like jail. And the only green in my life is salad.
Okay.
Kale! I got bars like jail cells. I got bars like jail cells. And I go ham on jail sales. Bars, son! Okay, I got another. I got bars. Sitting in my car looking sharp. I'm sitting in my car looking sharp as a knife. And I'm gonna tell you this. This is my real life. Like real life. All right. No, it's cool. I got bars like cell blocks. My aunt actually works for the cops. Bars! Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got bars like a soap tent. And I call my mom when I want to cope and vent. Bars, son! What?
So my uncle gave me his car? Yeah, I didn't even know I was in his will. Do you know what the difference between a milkshake and an erection is? You didn't give me a milkshake. So my uncle gave me his car? I didn't even know I was in his will. Do you know what the difference between a milkshake and an erection is? You didn't just give me a milkshake. Do you know what the difference between a milkshake and an erection is? You didn't just give me a milkshake. You are the worst. I can't believe you slept with my brother at my mom's funeral while I was sleeping through it. Do you know what the difference between a milkshake and an erection is? You didn't just give me a milkshake.
You know the only difference between my dad and a large pizza? A large pizza can feed a family of 4. You know why 6 is afraid of 7? Because 7's a fucking psychopath. You know what the only difference between my dad and a large pizza is? A large pizza can feed a family of 4. Hey, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7's a fucking psychopath. One more?
Yeah, keep it on that
Cool.
inside loop back. But here we go.
Gotcha.
And action.
All I'm saying is, it's really catchy. Allahu Akbar. I can't stop saying it. I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, I get it. It's just super fucking catchy, man. I can't stop saying it. Allahu Akbar. Come on, try it. Allahu Akbar. I mean, you'll say it on the way home. You'll say it on the way home. I promise.
Okay, good. Switch it. Action.
You know, I used to be more indecisive, but like now I'm not so sure. You know? Hey, my grandpa died in the Holocaust. Fell off a guard tower. Man. Yeah, I used to be more indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, so now that you've come out of the closet, and you don't really know what you're doing, do you like go to an orientation? No? Okay. Well.
Take that line again. Coming back, there was interference.
Okay. Too many people?
There we go. No, it was just audio interference.
Okay.
Stand by.
Here's some more audio interference.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Once it turns green, he's gonna.
Hold on.
Here we go. And
still do.
Action.
So now that you're like out of the closet and you don't really know what you're doing, do you go to an orientation? Yeah? Okay. I mean, I used to be a lot more indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Hey, my grandpa died in the Holocaust. He fell out of a guard tower. Fucking jerk.
Take the orientation line one more time. There was interference on that again.
The gays, they don't like it.
Here we go. And action.
So now that you're like out of the closet and everything, and you don't really know what you're doing, do you go to an orientation? No? I guess we can make that a thing. Let's like make that a thing. Okay. We'll like set up an orientation for people who don't know how to make their orientation.
Yeah.
We'll like pen.
Stand by. And action.
Your mama is so fat, the picture from last Christmas is still printing. I hate when I go for a hug with a sexy person and my face hits the mirror. You know what happens to a frog's car when it stops?
Well, I think you just unclicked the microphone there.
Repeat.
Here we go. And action.
You know what happens when a frog's car gets stuck? It gets towed.
Yes.
Your mama's picture is so fat. Fuck that up.
Here, take it again. Coming back.
Yeah.
A little more background, guys. A little more background on this arc right here. This is your arc right here. Here we go. Come on, keep it strong in that background, guys. And action.
Your mama is so fat. That picture you sent me for Christmas is still printing. You know what happens when a frog's car stops running? It gets towed. I hate it when I go for a hug with a sexy person and I hit my face in the mirror. You know what happens when a frog's car gets stopped? It gets towed.
Okay.
Your
mama's picture is so... fuck it. Fuck that up too.
Oh, good. You actually got those. Yeah. Here we go. And action.
She was so ugly that when she passed through for the construction zone, the guys start to work.
Okay, hold on one second. Everyone guys, more background, less
Same or the other?
you can do the same one, and then we'll do the others. Here we go.
Okay.
And action.
She was so ugly that when she passed through for the construction site, the guys start to work.
And stay right on this line so you stay in focus. There we go. Stand by.
It's one sentences each work, no? Or what?
If you got time, you can do two.
Okay.
Here we go. And action.
I want to learn Batman Forever, but they told me that I can't because I have to refound it tomorrow.
And coming back. Action.
Do you know how to account cows? With a calculator.
Very good. Take that one again. Starting right back
That
there.
one?
Yeah, do that one again.
It's cap.
And action.
Do you know how to account cows? With a calculator.
Good. And take that one more time.
The same one?
Yeah. And action.
Do you know how to account cows? With a calculator.
And then keep going. Do more.
I want to learn Batman Forever, but they told me that I can't because I have to return.
Go and action.
She was so ugly that when she passed through for the construction site. Ay, mal. Can I again?
Here we go. Walk a little slower.
Espera.
You're running out of room.
Okay.
And action.
She was so ugly that when she passed through for the construction site, the guys start to work.
Take that again. Coming back this way. Take that one more time. Construction site.
Construction.
Be loud, yeah.
Construction.
Construction.
Here we go. Here we go. And action.
She was so ugly that when she passed through for the construction site, the guys start to work. 1 minute.
Good. Good job. Switching it out.
Aren't they having fun?
And action.
Well, like my analyst says, mum's the word. Like my analyst says, mum is the word. Your mama is so ugly, she is the reason the chicken crossed the road.
Good. And coming back. That's it, guys. So you're doing a good job. Here we go. More people can walk in front of the camera now that you know where I'm
I have a
going.
mic on,
Here we go.
okay, so-
And action.
Your mama's so ugly, she's the reason the chicken crossed the road. Like my analyst says, mum's the word. We keep walking.
Okay, good. Switching it out. Very quiet, please. Action.
No, I always thought the most important organ was the brain, but then I thought, Z was telling me that? What is the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know. And I don't care.
And coming back. There we go. And action.
What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know. And I don't care. You know, I always thought the brain was the most important organ, but then I thought, who's telling me that? Why is everything I love always either unhealthy or addictive or has mutual restriction orders against me? That was 3?
Come back one more time. I couldn't understand that last one. You gotta
Okay.
One more time. There we go. And stand by.
No, it's supposed to be that way, yeah.
And action.
Why is everything I love always either unhealthy or addictive or has multiple restriction orders against me?
Okay, good. And action.
You never say "oh fuck" when you're working on a patient. You wait until they're asleep first.
Where's your mic? Where is your mic? Here we go. Everyone should blot their sweat too. Blot your forehead. Guys, get used to blotting your own sweat.
I'm trying not to blot the makeup off because I got sunburned.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
And action.
You never say "oh fuck" when you're working on a patient. You wait until they're asleep first. You never say "oh fuck" when you're working on a patient. You wait until they're asleep first. You never say "oh fuck" when you're working on a patient. You wait until they're asleep first. Whenever I make a mistake, I find it's easiest just to bury the subject. Whenever I make a mistake, I find it's easiest just to bury the subject.
Go back. It's okay. Watch out for me, guys. And action.
Whenever I make a mistake, I find it's easiest just to bury the subject. Whenever I make a mistake, I find it's easiest just to... All right.
Coming back.
I know.
Guys, leave it alone. You're on their mark. Okay.
Dragonfly on the
We
mark.
might have to give you the other. Here we
Okay,
go.
I'll start from the middle one. We'll do 3 takes.
Okay, here we go. And action.
I find when I make a mistake, it's easiest just to bury the subject. Whenever I find I made a mistake, it's easiest just to bury the subject. Whenever I find I made a mistake, it's easiest just to bury the subject.
Okay, that one was good. I'm coming back. Action.
So this guy shows me his x-ray charts, and he's got a couple broken bones. And he wants me to fix it with Photoshop. So this guy, he shows me his x-ray charts, and he wants me to fix it with Photoshop.
Okay, good.
Close
Switching
enough.
it out. Guys, I know.
Better.
And background action, action.
The best way to come when the girl's not into it is to light 2 Roman candles and tell her, I'm celebrating you. Okay? The best way to come when the girl's not into it is to light 2 Roman candles and tell her, I'm celebrating you. You know a good way to get over breaking your glasses is to do it while motorboating a stripper. The best way to get over breaking your glasses is to do it while motorboating a stripper. The best way to get over breaking your glasses is to do it while motorboating a stripper. You know the best way to get over breaking your glasses is to do it while motorboating a stripper. Okay. A good night's sleep, Red Bull, then a turkey leg. Once the Red Bull's done, turkey leg kicks in. Doctor's orders.
Good job, Lance.
Okay.
Those will be funny.
All right.
That's good.
And action.
Did you know that once the praying mantis is done mating, the female will bite the head off of the male? That is exactly like my relationship right now.
Oh, hold on, you guys. You gotta run way down there. Stand by.
Okay, still good.
Action.
Oh, well, let me call my cousin. Yeah. Don't ever date a guy with calf implants. You promise me?
Good job, guys. Good.
Fuck off. Did I not tell you to fuck off?
Excuse me.
Fuck off.
Excuse me.
And you know what that
Hey,
puta
hey.
said? She was like, what's a Mexican's favorite team? Nah, fuck that. Shit. You know what that puta said?
What'd you say?
What's that Mexican's favorite sport?
What?
Cross country. Nah, don't fucking laugh at that. And you wanna know what else she said? She was like, what do you call a building full of Mexicans? Empty, because they're always in the fields. That's not funny. We're hardworking people. Shit. You got some Coke? We trying to go buy some Coke? Nah, fuck that. I don't talk to that dude. And you know what? I was talking to that puta, and you wanna know what that puta said? What's a Mexican's favorite sport? Cross country. Exactly, my reaction. And you wanna know what else she said? What do you call a building full of Mexicans? Empty, because they're always in the fields. You wanna know why? Because we're hardworking. Got some Coke?
You got hit me there like that.
Come on, Pa. You know, I'm just trying to get that Coke.
Coming back. Action.
And you know what she said? She was like, what's a Mexican's favorite sport? Cross country. That didn't sit well with me. You wanna know what else she said? What do you call a building full of Mexicans? Empty, because we're always in the fields. You know, working our asses off.
Now fuck you, bro. Get the fuck
Fuck
out of here,
off,
dog.
man!
And action.
I have a college degree and I failed the intelligence test for the Cheesecake Factory. I have a college degree and I failed the intelligence test for the Cheesecake Factory. My roommate's boyfriend moved in with us, so now I have to wear pants and a bra just to walk around my house. My roommate's boyfriend moved in with us, so now I have to wear pants and a bra just to walk around the house.
Stand by. Reset. Standing by. Standing by. Action.
Unemployment has been great because my boobs don't have to go to boob jail every day. Unemployment has been great because my boobs don't have to go to boob jail every day.
All right, good. So bizarre. Action.
Shh. Why did the nurse insist on using the rectal thermometer over the oral thermometer? Because in nursing school, she was taught to look for the patient's good side. Why did the nurse insist on using the rectal thermometer over the oral thermometer? Because in nursing school, she was taught to look for the patient's good side.
Hold on 1 second. Where's that mic placed?
11 inches on my undershirt.
Terrible. And don't go too fast so you can get through 2 of them. And background action. Action.
Last night I slept with a black girl. I was so nervous I couldn't perform. She kept yelling the N-word. No.
Okay, I guess this is good. We'll just go back. So we're just gonna go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change it up. And action.
War. That's God's way of teaching Americans geography.
Good. And next time,
Yeah, I know. I can remember my fucking line.
Here we go. Coming back and action.
My therapist says that I'm too vengeful. We'll see about that. I
probably could have got 2 in on that one. I'll probably try and get 2 in next time.
Here we go. Coming back, action.
You know, when I came to Los Angeles, I had nothing. I still have most of it left. My wife and I have been happy for 20 years, and then we met.
Good, yeah, guys. So some of you can't. Guys, we can use what it looks like a. And action.
I've changed all my passwords to incorrect. Because then, if I forget, my password would... Fuck. I've changed all my passwords to incorrect. Because then, my computer will just say, your password is incorrect.
And coming back one more time.
Fucking stupid.
Here we go. Too clumpy on the background. I want more action going past the camera. Here we go. And action.
My wife and I have been happy for 20 years. And then we met. War. God's way of teaching Americans geography.
Okay, good.
I've got it. For Halloween, I'm gonna go as a homeless man. That way, if my house gets trashed, I'm ahead of the game.
Okay, stand by. Action. Background action. No one's going. Background action. Action.
I'll tell you, Halloween is starting to piss me off. Especially the homeless people. They don't have to worry about their house, and I do. Where's fucking equality in that?
And yeah, guys, when you get down here, don't wait for me to do anything. Just
Fuck
come
that one
back.
up.
Okay. Here we go. And action.
Dude, don't let anybody tell you that a baby's head is soft. I hit one of them, now I gotta jerk off with this hand.
Coming back. Once you get to this line, we're going back. Action.
Tell you, I'm over this making new friends bullshit. I went down to the hospital, tried to make some new friends. Those burn victims, they really stick together.
And background action, action.
No, I've got it. I'm gonna go as a homeless man for Halloween. That way when my house gets trashed, I'll still be in character. Brilliant.
Action.
So yeah, that's who I hate.
Oh, I hate it when people use big words just to make themselves sound perspicacious.
You know what? You're the reason the gene pool needs lifeguards.
Okay, they're resetting right here. It's from this diamond, guys. It goes from this diamond.
I'll check if I have some change.
And action.
The only thing worse than waking up at a party with a dick drawn on your face is finding out that it was traced. You know, you're the reason that lifeguard... Sorry.
I'm just gonna keep going. And here we go, coming back. One more pass. Don't give up on him. Here we go, standing by. Guys, real quick thing too. Remember, don't encroach past this line. I'll have to pull focus, so stay over there. Guys, eventually, I'm just gonna let them all sound like shit and be out of focus if you don't listen to me. This is your fucking runway between this line and this line. That is what will be in focus. If you want to be out of focus, be over here and don't listen. If you don't want to be heard, let your mic dangle down here. All right, here we go. And stand by.
I really
Action.
I can't stand haters.
You know, you're the reason that the gene pool needs a lifeguard. Look, I just hate people who use big words just to make themselves sound perspicacious. I hate people who use big words just to make themselves sound perspicacious.
Good, there's a couple good ones in there. And action.
I love her, man, but I gotta think about my future. Her mom's a 7. Nothing I can do. And, you know, The mom's boobs, saggy, very, very saggy. You know. All right, man. I mean, her boobs say motorboat. Her boobs say motorboat, but her face says motorboat accident. So. All right, so I was fucking this guy in the ass, right? And I go for the reach around, and I notice he has an erection. I'm like, whoa, what are you, gay?
Okay, good. Switch it out. Good. Background action, action.
It's not that I don't like slave movies. It's just that when I come out of the movie theater, I just don't like hating white people. If Donald Trump wins the election and builds a wall, then who's gonna build my fence in the background? And it's just kind of crazy.
Action.
I mean, it's not that I don't like slave movies. It's just that I don't like coming out of the movie theater hating white people. If Donald Trump wins the election and builds a wall, who else is gonna build my fence in my backyard for $5 an hour and a can of soda? The best thing about emojis is that when I send them to women, they think I like them. But really, I'm just trying to get in their pants. It's not that I don't like slave movies, it's that I just don't like coming out of theaters hating white people.
And cut real quick. Johnny, did your mic last pass? Action.
It's not that I don't like watching slave movies, it's just that I don't like coming out of the movie theater hating white people. If Donald Trump wins the election and builds a wall, who else is gonna build my fence in my backyard for $5 an hour and a can of soda?
Okay, good. Switching it up. And action.
My dad died in a plane on 9/11. I still remember his last dying words. Allah Akbar! My dad died on a plane on 9/11. I still remember his last dying words. Allah Akbar!
Also, guys, on the background, nice and quiet. Really distracting. Really bad background to be that noisy. Fake conversations on background. Here we go. And action.
My dad's a really interesting guy, you know, but he's a bit of a racist. Now, he tried to be a good father. The thing about him is he used to tell me that Santa Claus was black. So when I found out he didn't exist, it wasn't such a letdown, you know? The thing about my dad is that he was not really understanding, you know? A bit of a racist. I'll just tell you on the top. We got one. One more. So I was driving around today and I ran over a kid. It's nothing serious. Don't be sorry. So I was driving around today and I ran over a kid. But hey, it's nothing serious. Don't be sorry. So, you having a good time?
Yeah.
Glad you came.
Thanks, man.
Okay, good. Switch it up.
Let's do it like that. You think that's good?
Here we go.
Okay.
And background action and action.
What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball? One-on-one. Did you hear about the guy who got his left side cut off? He's all right now. You know what? They say laughter's the best medicine. If that's true, then your face is like fucking Kaiser Permanente. Yeah. They say laughter is the best medicine. And if that's true, then your face is like Kaiser Permanente. What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball? One-on-one. Did you hear about the guy whose left side got cut off? He's all right now. Yeah. They say that laughter is the best medicine. And if that's true, then your face is like motherfucking Kaiser Permanente. Okay, did you hear about the guy whose left side got cut off? He's all right now. He's all right side. Okay? Where are you going? No.
Here we go. And action.
Hey, look, man. I was born with nothing. And shit, I still have most of it. And right before we get into it, she had the nerve to ask me, where's your protection? I pointed right at that bitch's face. All right, we're gonna do it again. Here we go. Same side, right? Okay, here we go. Ready? Hey, look, man. I was born with nothing.
And shit, I still have most of it. But she had the nerve to ask me, where's your protection? I pointed right at that bitch's face.
Go.
One more time?
Yeah.
All right, look. Sorry. All right. Hey, look, man, I don't mind. I was born with nothing. Shit, I still have most of it. And right before we get into it, she was like, where's your protection? And I said, bitch, on your face.
Good job. Here we go, guys. Yeah, background action.
You know, I can resist anything except temptation. I can resist anything except temptation. You should always forgive your enemies. It annoys them. You should always annoy your enemies. There is nothing that's going to annoy them more.
And action.
You know, there is only one thing in life worse than being talked about. And that's not being talked about at all.
Good job, Lauren. Okay, here we go. Background action.
Hi, Mama. Your mama, so ugly. She's the reason the chicken crossed the road. Hi, Mama. Your mama's so ugly. She is the chicken. We keep walking. We stay in character.